Okay. So, yeah, today it's gonna be some more Skyrim. I kind of made sure stuff was set up at least ahead of time so that way, like, it wouldn't, like, break down on me like it did last time. Because you know how Skyrim is. It's fucking buggy as hell sometimes. Even if you mod the shit out of it to make it, like, stable, it will just collapse on itself randomly. So I'm just gonna load it real quick before I do it, before I, like, switch it over. No, knowing the game, it's just gonna break on me if I don't do it, like, let it load first. Okay. Let's give it a check here. It should be able to see it. Okay, good. Now, again, I don't really do anything off stream with this character. It's kind of like whatever it is, what it is. So, like, if I'm gonna do some training, it's gonna be on stream with this character with Froggen. I mean, granted, if it gets super tedious, I will definitely do it off stream. But I'm not. I'm trying to keep everything like in house, like so you guys get to like see my the entire progress of this character essentially. It's not like I'm doing like ultra slow strategies here. Like I'm not trying to like duplicate crabs or something. I don't know. So, anyway, I should probably be careful in my inventory because Dwemer Ruins love to eat up carrying capacity. Especially when their fucking pots and pans weigh like 3 times more than like the average person's. Alright, what's my magic situation at? I just want to double check. There's one thing I gotta say. I definitely have a newfound respect for Poison Bomb. Stuff certainly has got some mileage to it. I just got poisoned. That's a Chars. Actually, I wonder. Oh, it counts as a beast, apparently. Okay. Go, Chairs, kick that fucking Palmer's ass. Or not, I'll just fucking, give them a good smack and try not to die instantly through... Oh shit, I'm out of potions on that, of the type. Well, that's why we got backups. Alright, what's my potion situation at? Because I gotta keep that in mind. Alright, so we're using this batch then. My next batch is being put to use. I should start coating my weapons in poisons, honestly. But the problem with running that type of method is it's gonna consume a lot of poisons because I don't have that bottomless cup perk yet. If I had bottomless cup, it might actually be pretty good. I mean, I definitely have the alchemy skill to make it worthwhile, because it would basically give me like 6 or 7 uses out of it for poison, instead of just one. Because for some reason, if you poke somebody with fucking poison in Skyrim, you basically don't have any more left on your weapon. Like, it's just permanently gone. Oh, what's that? You dipped 1 arrow in 1,000 gold worth of fucking poisons? Well, If you miss, you lose it. I should probably see. Okay, that leads to a new zone, so we should probably check this out real quick. As much as I like Dwemer, solid metal is so goddamn heavy. Oh. That's not a knife. It doesn't even look like a knife. It looks like a fucking lockpick. I will say though, the Dwemer ruins are definitely my favorite area in the entire game. It has like the most care put into it, design-wise. It feels like a dungeon, essentially. Like a proper dungeon. Granted, caverns and such can still kind of look nice. But I don't give a shit about caverns, and the Draugr ruins are kind of hit or miss. All right, I don't. Is my once per day active? Yes, it is. Almost forgot one little detail here. There you go. Now my friends know I'm fucking doing this. Anyway, if they want to come here to enlighten me with some cursed conversation, they can now. Yeah, it takes all kinds of people to basically do tabletop RPGs. So basically, I get a little bit of everybody pretty much when it comes to that kind of stuff. Can I come up from here? I don't think I was up this way. No, I think I might have. I have a feeling I've been this way. Either that I've either been up or down with this. Yep. I've definitely been around here. Okay. Okay, I see what the point of this is. This is just like the access point for like the start of this dungeon, essentially. There is like a nice little spot here I can kind of like maybe jimmy my way up on. A little bit. There we go. If I can find an alchemy area, I can use those glowing mushrooms to make some, I think, shock resistance potions or something. Which would definitely help me at some point here. Guess I'm obligated to bring that. Okay, so that's just a statue. Also, apparently the Wraith King is just wandering about. Having a good old time, just screwing around. I'm sure he's having fun with his little adventure. I am glad poison isn't that bad for me, given the fucking fact I have a Peridot. If I was not wearing this Peridot fucking gemstone, I probably would have been fucking dead already.
Does someone
Yeah, I'll leave Wraith King on that. I'm gonna see what's over here. Interesting. That's a Dwemer. That's a Dwemer Golem. You look like fucking Liberty Prime. Motherfucker is looking like a fucking Liberty Prime Golem. Okay, and he just shreked me in terms of health. Alright, let's see here. What can I use here? Fortified Destruction? Yes, we're using that now. This thing that's going to give me fire resistance. Yes, we need this. More stamina regen. Whatever crafting can I drink just to avoid death here? Because this is getting, this is going to be pretty bad. Yeah, I will use this because, I need to use water protection. And now, I shouldn't die easily, at least. I lived. Unfortunately, I cannot fight those. Even with all that protection, I cannot fight a fucking Dwemer construct of that caliber. Not without a summon. Like 100% gonna need an Earth Astronaut here. Gonna need my Rock Man. Because there's no way that shit's fucking working out without it. Yeah, we'll commandeer this Charis as well. The real question is, how the fuck am I gonna deal with that golem? Okay, so Charis Reapers are immune to Shadow Destruction, so the Shadow Bolt detonation doesn't really do anything to them, but the damage over time does. Good to know. Even though this is gonna get kind of hectic very fast. I do need to see how effective my golem is against them. I mean, regardless, I'm gonna cutting wing the shit out of them. Oh, no wonder, it's Dwarven Weapon Master, so that's why it's fucking so overpowered. The question is, do I have any better spells, though? Because I can't use poison. Spriggans, I think do poison as well, so they're kind of bad here, so... It's essentially just summon a companion and hope they can fight it. I guess cast some Strangulation on it as well. Well, the Strangulation isn't going to do too much to it. The most I can do is at least let it, like, drain its life. The fuck you doing, Earth Astronaut? You gotta fight to go in it. Get in there. Fight this thing. Okay, I can see why this killed me earlier. This thing has literally an absurd amount of magic power going on out of it. Well, it's staggered, I'll run past.
I sense a presence. You dare hide from me?
I'm just gonna take my time with this. I'm in no rush.
Foolish array.
Because I certainly don't have the supplies to fight a fucking Dwemer Weapmaster. I can, however, send Earth Atronachs at him to hope it kills him.
Eternal slumber awaits.
Damn, he just smacks that shit like it's nothing. He's only at 40% health.
You dare hide from me?
Apparently he's not the brightest though, so that's good.
We meet again, mortal. I still sense your presence.
Yeah, his pathfinding's fucked. That's good at least. I can make use of that to my advantage to Shrek this thing. Let's get that health up a little bit. If I knew what Cutting Wind was for its damage type, I would actually probably utilize it more. Okay, it lit itself on fire. What does this thing have on it? Oh, this is a colorful magic boss. No wonder. No wonder it was so fucking brutal to fight. Let's have another Crimson Fragment. I'll take those. Dwarven Great Weapon. Seems interesting enough. But yeah, this thing was a force to be reckoned with. It certainly had a sizable amount of bullshit going on with it. Okay, unsearchable ash pile. Sapphire, some gems. Not one, but two circlets of eminent archery. Not like you need more than one anyway. I guess this is kind of like a treasure vault. A lot of pickable locks. Okay, I got 110 weight hanging around here. Oh, never mind. Like 105 or something. Yeah, I could barely carry that Dwemer's armor set. A lot of solid metal, though. We got a direct look in here. Seems like a whole lot of nothing. I guess we'll just go deeper and see what else is around. I'm guessing this was like an alternate path to it. Honestly, if we went this way, it would have been fucking terrible, actually, because whatever we would have ended up encountering would have just wiped the floor of us. Yeah, because this is the water-bound section. I was right not to go that way, and like way originally. Yeah, searching top to bottom instead of bottom to top was definitely the best method here. I just find it funny that the ghost actually needs to swim. He doesn't like float around. He just has to actually physically swim despite being a fucking ghost. Now the question is, what else is around here? It just certainly isn't everything. Or at least if it is, there's definitely like one or two more hidden objects somewhere. I kind of have to like look around just to satisfy my guesses here. Oh, it's clean. At least if it's something, if there is something down there, it's not worth it. I got an alteration book, even though alteration books aren't really that useful.
I sense a presence. Mortal fool. No one hides from the dead.
And these Falmer are not able to hold up well against Cutting Wind. Just understandable. Cutting Wind is kind of hellish to endure. It's not exactly the best thing to try to protect yourself against. Oh, he just like teleported in front of her and just. Hmm. Okay, so I can so there's automated defenses in this place, I guess. The fuck did I just hear? Oh, I unequipped my weapon by accident. I still need a dagger of forest out, because this is still my best weapon. Get a lot of good soul gems, though.
If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you
Okay, who the fuck is this?
your meat? If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding.
Okay, he just summoned a whole fucking Dwemer Centurion on me. If that's the case, I gotta summon this, whatever the fuck this thing was. Okay, let's have him duke it out. I'm sure the Dwemer weapon master is superior. Oh, but this is gonna be the one time I use it, though. Yeah, he's very powerful. Another one of those puzzle cubes. Interesting. So he's Null Sprocket as his weapon. A very unusual hammer. I suppose there's more to this place than meets the eye. But, it's gonna take about, like, a minute or so for me to, like, kind of, like, figure out what to do here. Maybe it even needs to be done at all, of course. Blood Dwemer Cube. Interesting. No, it's for the Dwemer armor in the box. I don't need it. I don't think I'll ever fucking need it. That's right. Oh, good. I still had my protection. So, yeah, that wasn't just a statue. That was the Centurion. And he just gave me a Grand Soul Gem. Yeah, this entire place is probably going to be dangerous for the time being, since the automated defense system is active. Surprisingly, nothing happened here, though. Well, I suppose that makes sense given the fact that this area doesn't really have anything extreme going on with it when it comes to Dwemer such stuff. Maybe in here, kind of, but that's about it. Weapon must go, and it's clearly an elven bow.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or
Good.
something. In the old
Let's
forest
see.
My
Ah,
prisoner joined up
so that's what happened to Stubborn. Tragic. But I warned him he was leading those people on a fool's errand. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the king. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore.
Hmm. Well, Lost Expedition's done.
Goodbye.
You know, that's the first time I've actually properly completed that quest. I always half-assed that entire dungeon and not actually, like, just kind of get bored of it and wander off from it.
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help. Don't let my. I'm afraid to touch half the things we keep in the
I have
tower.
things. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Got any black soul gems? Nope. Oh, I'll take all your regular ones then. He still has a bit on him. Give him that. Sell the flute to him. Not like he's gonna want it. I'm just gonna shove it in his fucking pocket because I don't really want it. And I'll get the rest of my money.
Yes, yes, I have a lot of research to do.
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Let's keep that in mind.
But with Cal Summo's quest done, that honestly, I guess that's one of the like the few characters that has something useful going on with them or something interesting going on. Period.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
What was he selling? That's interesting. Okay, that's an interesting like ability. The armor shred could be useful too, if I kind of like decide to even go for it. Granted, armor shredding isn't exactly as useful as it could be, given the fact that I'm basically using magic mainly, and a little bit of physical here and there. But you know,
Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a dangerous heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword in blood. You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested? Good hunting.
oh, I really don't have one on me.
Until next time.
Usually, I have a Daedra heart on in my inventory at this point. I guess going to the alchemist would probably be the best bet here.
Will be heard.
Worship of Talos is strictly forbidden.
I'm sure the fucking alchemists have it.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Oh, what
Damn
happened?
shame. Let me guess. You need a drink.
Apparently, this guard is randomly fucking dead.
Who you're looking for?
Oh, don't mind if I take everything he has.
Oh, what happened?
Be careful.
Hit it harder.
I'm sorry, Gorza. I just flinched in them.
You can't pound the dust out of your iron. It'll break when it's finished. Hit it harder.
First war, and now dragons. Everywhere they go, Lord, there ain't nothing growing.
Nothing for it. They're still in charge.
Oh, that lightened my load a bit. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah. Alchemists. Always got to visit an alchemist every now and then.
There's so much to learn about the shop. I'll never get it all straight.
Also where my advanced lab is, too. Well, I should probably move it at some point.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
A couple of those. I'll also take all your wheat. I require your wheat and your blue mountain flowers.
Real men prove. Words are as empty as the air they run through. So you're an alchemist then?
Pretty much, just probably buy any ingredients that might synergize well. For example, garlic. I think the other one was salt. Yeah, salt was one of them. Hey, Juniper.
I have herbs to mix. Why can't the men in this city leave me alone?
Well, in like 5 minutes, I literally just gained 8 levels in alchemy.
Oh yes, you'll take a
And I'm
look.
effectively getting my money back. Yeah, these regen potions are going to be good. They're not the best, but just for what they are, like, keep in mind that duration's completely bloated right now because I just got off my alchemy lab, because I do have a perk that makes it so temporary. If I drink a potion shortly after making one, it basically just gives me a severely, like, a much longer buff. But if just trying to like, but like besides the buff, essentially these are pretty much very valuable potions to sell, and even then, like in combat, they can be kind of useful. Just having an extra 75 to 115% regen on your health and mana is always very nice. As with these, like if you're playing like a warrior build, a fortified two-handed that gives you fire resist can be very useful against dragons. Yeah, we'll have to check something in 5 minutes. So be advised if I do have to go away from my computer for like a few minutes, I will do that. I'll probably leave like a BRB on the screen while that's going on, because I'm currently doing my laundry in the midst of this. Like not physically doing it right now, but like I'm basically checking on it and like kind of like cycling it through essentially until it's done. They barely put any effort into that render. It's like just barely enough to cover what you usually see.
Yes.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Right, that's right. I need a player home. That's the thing I gotta do. Need to head back to my player home.
City of Mark, where do you want to go?
climb and back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts. Get up there.
I do have a lot of dungeon mods put in place at the moment. Might have more later down the line if needed, but I should be fine for like the next 50 hours, including when I include that with mod like vanilla stuff. So aren't there supposed to be Khajiit here? Like wait an hour. Oh, I think I know what happened. The Khajiit are already moving. Yeah. Those all despawn to like until you like reload the instance essentially. I do have like a bit of a design idea for a like a level layout at some point that I might test out with some 3D modeling and such. It's gonna take like probably it's not gonna be done anytime soon. It's kind of like a little fun project for myself to practice stuff. But the long story short of it is I'm gonna basically like probably do some more Blender work at some point just to get good at that. Because I honestly want to learn how to make good player models. Because I have a few buddies who will use VR chat from time to time, and being able to just I could effectively just do commission work for them if I wanted to once I get good enough at it. Well, once I get good enough.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Can't expect it to be amazing right off the bat. It's not feasible. Put Dawnbreaker in there. Let's put this weapon. This weapon. Red wave in here, mullet balls, these stabs that I might keep around for whatever reason. I do wonder what the Dwemer Caves are about.
I am your sword and your shield.
It's also the puzzle boxes. Got a yellow and a purple. Okay. I might get this to help level it up a bit. And get Regalia, then Attunement. Maybe eventually get stuff like Heart of the Sun and such. Or just go into Arcane Nexus and just go super ham with it effectively. Of a Miracle will probably be saved for like the absolute top of it though. Because Miracle can be useful as like a one-off steroid for enchanting. I guess what I'll do next is I'll probably do this next part of the main quest line and get like the fucking Delphine encounter. But I'll do that after I check my laundry. Like I'll get it started at that point. Because besides that, I have inventory to dump. Basically, I'm going to sort through my current inventory, see what enchantments I can disenchant. If I can't disenchant something, I'll sell it to fucking the mage guy in here. And then I'll probably be gone for like 5 or 10 minutes just to do laundry.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Well, let's put Zuppet on here. Nah, never mind. I don't feel like doing that actually.
What do you need? Take a look.
Hmm. This looks like a neat spell. Have any new spells that are useful? That actually fit with the theme of my character? Yeah, let's get all the shadow spells, I guess. The Curse the Silent might be useful for me later. Yeah, the rest of these seem kind of mid.
Good day.
Okay, I'll be right back in a bit.
Our provisions are running dangerously low. Our stores of meat, wine, and grain are all but depleted.
Let's leave that there. And I'll basically just leave you guys with this.
Purchase more supplies, then. That's your job as steward, isn't it? Why do you trouble me with these details? My lord, since Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising, the cost of goods has doubled. I'll need more coin if I'm to provision us properly. Our coffers are nearly empty. I can scarcely afford to pay the guards. We need every one of them in these troubled times. You'll have to make do with what we have, Protector. Yes, my lord.
feet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what should we check out next? I guess this, and this. We gotta bring a Danger Heart over there. Some kind of horn that we gotta get over there in Morphall. Honestly, we'll just take a carriage to Markarth, finish up that quest over there, and then go to Morphall with the carriage and basically go over to that. Honestly, if there's one thing I'm struggling with right now, it's definitely mana. Regardless of how good my magic is, the mana costs are a bit steep right now, and my enchanting skill isn't good enough yet to make, like, super armor, essentially. Plus, I can't make any of the extravagant equipment yet.
Watch what you're doing.
I might be able to make some decent armor right now. It's nothing special, though.
Got some good piece. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Off all the excess metal.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Lightly armored means light on your feet.
By the way, are there any games you guys think would be kind of interesting to, that you guys would want to see me do? I do have a couple stuff, like, as, like, a palette cleanser and such, as well as, like, just some general games to, like, screw around with from time to time. Like, if you've seen, like, how I kind of run things at the moment, it's kind of like I play a game for a couple streams, and then I switch to another one. I try not to stick on the same thing for, like, too long, because, doing that kind of, like, burns me out of it.
There once was a hero
So I usually don't do no more than like 2 or 3 times in a row, essentially. I do eventually, once I have a bit, like a more figured out schedule, essentially, I could start playing a bunch of one-off games. And when I say one-off games, I mean like games I'm probably not going to do more than one stream of. Usually like roguelikes and such. But roguelikes do have that tendency where they might start off as one-off, and then eventually I might go back to them and do like maybe an extra 1 or 2 videos with them.
I'm the Jarl's person. Good. I prefer using water to cool my metal, but it's what the Jarl wants. Here, some of my best armor. Wear it well. For your help, I'm sending word to the orc strongholds that you're to be trusted. You should be welcome there now. The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always been kind to the orcs. For an outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to make you blood kin and send word to the chiefs. All right then.
Oh, that's a good thing. Now we can do business with fucking orcs.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help her with the book.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire outfit or something.
If you're hearing some background noise, I'm chewing on a peppermint right now.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we had a good band for me.
Traveling in the... Where do you want to go?
Bit of waterfall.
Climb back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
The fucking crack cats are down south.
What's the Jarl
Hmm?
want to do about it? How are
The
we
finest weapons and armor.
It's literally in the middle of the fucking road. He decides that he's okay with selling me fucking equipment in the middle of the fucking road. The Nippon Steel. Already have that effect. A Dagger of the Conjurer. An ability like that could be useful. You know, being able to hijack someone's summon.
Until next time.
Wow. Really good improvement. I won't bring that wear the Ring of Major Health, though, because that Ring of Major Health is just going to mean I don't have to die as easily. you know, have to make them work a little more for it. Okay, this is vampires. So, if you're ever wondering if something is vampire related, it usually has a lot of blood around it and these bleeding crowns. Well, that and fly adamantine, whatever it's fucking called. And my day's been a bit tiresome. Not tiresome in a bad way though. It's more like basically I kind of wore myself out a little bit today by hanging out with a friend. Pretty much social interactions to me has always been a very taxing task. I don't know why, it always just saps the energy out of me. Can't really explain like why it goes to that extent. But one thing I can know for sure, it's I would rather it not essentially. Also, it's the what it. I love how the fucking Dark Brotherhood starting zone for its quest literally has like the proper starting zone, not the fucking preliminary. Literally has like fucked up river graphics essentially. Immersion broken. Can you even go in here before it even happens? You can't. You have to basically do fucking events as quests. Yeah, they didn't really hide that very well. Okay, this tree has something going on with it. Yeah, this is not a normal enemy. This is a colorful magic boss, probably. Well, my Paradox protecting me. You can't kill me with poison because I am poison immune. Or at least extremely resistant. Unfortunately, you also appear to be very resistant to my bullshit. Well, I can keep drinking potions at least. I'd appear to be under the effects of some type of paralysis. Or I'm dead and I just don't know it yet. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to happen. Just let them end me, I guess. That's a lot. Unfortunately, my character is perpetually crippled here. Oh no, I forgot I had a fucking extra... You know what? My character... I'm stuck in a bad spot here. Is my... No, I'm trying to kill my fucking character, not... There we go. It's a mercy killing because literally he was just stuck there. And if it took too long, I was just gonna revive again. Better to break my... better use console to fucking auto-execute my guy than to just sit there for hours trying to wait for him to fix himself.
Traveling, where do you want to go?
Let's get to Morphle.
Climbing back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Haji, I think they called themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Go fight that tree again. This time without, you know, getting stun locked by it. I'm just glad I'm not doing permadeath. Although, to be fair, permadeath is probably not a bad way of playing, honestly. What the fuck are you? Oh, he shoots lightning. Of course he fucking does. And I don't have any lightning resist yet. Actually, do I have a strong poison? I should have some specially strong poisons here. Yeah, I'll use one of these, I guess. Yep, that should kill him. Although I should probably be using some quality arrows instead. Gotta wait for the right time. Been a while since I had to fight a dragon, though. Although, to be fair, I was traversing a lot of, like, miscellaneous areas. Like, a lot of, like, interior-based areas. Okay, where was that Spriggan? That Spriggan definitely drops something unique. Like if I take out that specific Spriggan I encountered, it's gonna give me like some good loot. I think it's like, yeah, it's that tree over there. I'm just gonna do a 1 hour wait so that way I can technically encounter it when over and over again if I really have to. Let's drink one of those regen potions I have. And you know what, let's use one of these versions of magic so I'm at it. Interesting. Oh, what the Spriggan's head? We'll see what it does, I guess. Yeah, I can't cast that. There's no way I could be able to cast that in this current state. Yeah, I'm like off by like 30 mana practically. I mean, if I keep somebody those Earth Astronauts, I might eventually bump it up enough to actually do something about it. But as it currently stands, my summoning's not good enough for that. Was someone panicking somewhere? Like I heard a bandit somewhere. No? No one? Oh, I see. They're having a bit of an infighting scenario. Well, I'm sure they can handle all the stuff about the Ferrethim at this moment. This place looks like a war zone. We should try to strangulate this creature. At least with Strangulate, I can get some healing off of them just by draining them with it. Because you're basically choking the life out of them and then giving it to yourself, pretty much. Which is not a bad method. But the practicality of such a spell is something left to be desired, because it doesn't really do a lot of damage per second. At least not enough to matter at higher levels. Judging by the layout of this place, I'm guessing that one of my mods must have done some changes around this place. Seems like it's more like all over the, like more expansive than usual. Nothing wrong with that though. It's kind of the whole point of me getting this some of these mods is literally just to make them kind of like mix up the levels a little bit and such. Okay, that's a fake wall. Question is, what turns it on? I guess it's probably something down here. Maybe like an alternate path or something.
Such an abrupt end to our game.
Yeah, this seems like some these areas seem like they're like optional, at least for the most part. Oh, hello, ghost. Fancy seeing you here. And I have went into a circle. Yep, that is a circle indeed. It appears to be some kind of secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. At this point, why do I even bother using my weapon if I could just smack everything?
Eternal slumber awaits.
Oh, he had a ebony hammer. That's a janky ebony hammer, if I've ever seen one. So this staff's not very interesting. Maybe let's try the other staff.
Does someone live dead?
Okay, so this item basically summons a bunch of tree branches.
All the living shall fear the dead.
Look at a little bit interesting with the massive fucking chasm. Oh. One of the few times I actually have to use a shout. What's this? A random note? And I'm more tired than I expected from, like, today. Probably end up going to sleep earlier. Probably after, like, the stream, I guess. Oh, well, I can use a good sleep. You know, as cool as this container is, it's a shame you can't loot anything from it. Instead, they just have this chest in the back that you just grab all the stuff from. Like, why have this when you could just put it in there? I feel like that would have been, like, a much better fucking chest for presentation purposes. Why resort to the shit chest? Yeah, probably after I get out of this dungeon, I might call it short. Honestly, I'm getting very tired. I kind of wanted to do a longer stream today, but honestly, it's whatever it is with today. It's just definitely sapping the energy out of me. Probably do like one more dungeon like next. I'll probably do the dungeon we're heading up to next session, next stream, pretty much. What the fuck is this thing? Is that a troll? Gremlin? Oh, he's armored. Oh, he counts as like a beast, I think. Nope. Never mind. Wait, maybe he does. If that's the case, then I'm gonna poison bomb him. So I'm sit there with the fester. I get ruins. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm fucking tired. I think we made some okay progress. Wasn't anything too crazy. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do like an extra hour today. Didn't I was hoping to do like 3 or 4 hours, but honestly, like, yeah, I'm definitely tired, and so it's gonna be cut short. Usually, I try to keep it to a minimum of 2 hours, but honestly, it's just not having it. So yeah, I will see you guys later. I'll try to be sure to make sure like I get at least stream at least once or twice a week regularly. No guarantees though, because you know life is a thing and it does get in the way of things. But other than that, yeah. See you guys next stream. Obviously, check whenever you can, because like every now and then I do put like a notification that says like, oh, I will be streaming on this date or something, and then it's like usually like a day in advance or something. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.